Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel That Teacher Life. Today we are starting off with a new chapter, Algebraic Expressions. But before we begin, let us quickly go through the objectives of today's lesson. By the end of today's lesson, students should be able to understand and define what are algebraic expressions. They should be able to differentiate between an algebraic expression and an algebraic equation. They must be in a position to translate verbal statements into algebraic expressions. I hope you all are feeling excited to learn something new today. So without any further ado, let's get started. In your lower grades, I'm sure all of you would have solved word problems, right? Your teachers would pose a problem in the form of a short story and you would be expected to decode that story to frame a mathematical statement and obtain the solution to the problem. So let me see if you would be able to help me solve this problem. Anita had 16 apples and Sohan had 9 apples. How many apples did they have altogether? So we know that Anita had 16 apples while Sohan had 9 apples. We must determine the total number of apples that they both had. So addition operation must be performed in order to obtain the solution to this problem. Therefore, 16 plus 9 is equal to 25. Hence, there are 25 apples altogether. If you carefully observe the steps, you will see that we translated a verbal statement into a mathematical statement. In this problem, we knew the value of both the addends. But what if one or both the addends are unknown? Let us see how to frame a mathematical statement when such a case arises. Here is a problem written in the form of a verbal statement. Our task is to convert this verbal statement into a mathematical statement. Step 1 is to determine the operation to be performed. If you read the statement carefully, you will identify a keyword which is sum. And we all know that sum represents addition. So in this problem, we must perform addition operation. Step 2 is to determine the numbers which are being added. Sum of 5 and a number. Here, 5 is being added with an unknown number. This unknown number can be denoted by a symbol, which is usually any letter of the alphabet. A really popular letter to choose is the letter X. So our mathematical statement would be 5 plus X. In this statement, the value of our first addend is known. That means it has a fixed value. It is called as a constant. But the value of our second addend is unknown. So x can take any value and it is called as a variable. Such a mathematical statement which involves both constants and variables is called as an algebraic expression. Let us take up another example. Product of 8 and a number is 56. The keyword in this sentence is product, which means we must perform multiplication operation. So, 8 is being multiplied with an unknown number which can be denoted by an alphabet, say n. Therefore, 8 into n is 56. In mathematics, is represents equal to. So, 8 into n is equal to 56, which can also be written as 8n is equal to 56. While writing an algebraic expression, we usually avoid using the multiplication or into symbol because it can be easily mistaken by the letter X. Now children, let us try to figure out a basic difference between our first example and our second example. In our first example, the mathematical statement that we obtained was 5 plus x. In our second example, we obtained 8n is equal to 56. Do you find any difference between these two statements? Yes, the operations used in both the examples are definitely different. But we can also observe that an equal to symbol has been used only in the second example. Such a mathematical statement which involves an equal to sign is called as an algebraic equation. And a mathematical statement which does not involve an equal to symbol is just an algebraic expression. In an algebraic expression such as 5 plus x, the value of the variable can change. If we assume that x is equal to 2, then the expression becomes 5 plus 2. And if we assume that x is equal to 9, then the expression becomes 5 plus 9. On the other hand, in an algebraic equation, the value of the letter or symbol can't be changed. Here, in 8n is equal to 56, if we assume that n is equal to 3, then 8 into 3 will be 24, which is not equal to 56. Therefore, the equation will not be satisfied and hence n cannot take the value of 3. If we assume that n is equal to 5, then 8 into 5 will be 40, which is again not equal to 56. Therefore, n cannot take the value of 5 as it does not satisfy the equation. But if we substitute n is equal to 7, then 8 into 7 is definitely equal to 56. Hence, the equation is satisfied only when n takes the value of 7. So children, I hope you all have understood and enjoyed today's lesson. But before I let you go, here is a quick assessment for you. Convert the following verbal statement into a mathematical statement. Also state your reason to classify it as an algebraic expression or an algebraic equation. 5 taken away from twice a number gives 38. I repeat, 5 taken away from twice a number gives 38. Kindly comment your answer down below. First 2 correct answers will be given a shout out in my next video. Until then, take care and study well, children. Thank you.